And when they pop up, they'll pop. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of Skyblock Survival, or Cubecraft Skyblock at that. And today's episode is going to be a little bit different. But first, I just want to put all these in the, take all of those out of the furnace. But like I was saying, today's episode is going to be a little bit different. We're just going to be focusing on making enough farms. We're going to be making a pumpkin farm. We're going to be making a better farm of that. We're going to be finishing the tree farm. And yeah, we're going to focus on the cows in a later episode, probably episode 4. But if we just take these out of the furnace, quest complete. If we go to here, we have pumpkin slayers, stoneworks, theory of gravity. That's going to happen over time. This is going to happen over time. Stoneworks is going to happen over time. Pumpkins, we're going to need to make a better farm for, which we are going to make today. Right here, probably, we're going to make a pretty fancy farm. But for that, I'm pretty sure we need much more cobblestone. And like as you see here, we have tons of cobblestone to mine until we get this next quest. So putting these two together, let me just get these potatoes. Putting these two together, we have found something great, which is, if we go here, we have stoneworks and pumpkin slayers. So we're going to make a pumpkin farm out of cobblestone, but not just cobblestone, because if you may know, cobblestone you can turn into stone by cooking it, and then stone can turn into stone brick. So we're going to be using those types of stone to make the pumpkin farm. And if we go over here, we should see if this, yeah, this is normal cobblestone, but we should see a cave down here. If we go down here, there might actually be some good things we can get, including coal. This is a coal orb, so let me just like drop myself down here, and we can actually try to collect this coal. I'm pretty sure. How do we? You cannot open with a pickaxe in our hand. So if we do this, we can. You must mine this ore. We can. Isn't there a way to get rid of it? Is remove ore generator. Okay, so if we remove it, don't worry, we still get it back here. So during this process, you're going to still work on getting a better farm area for the coal. So, like, oh, dang it, we have to go over here to remove. So, I'm going to collect a bit of coal and then go over so we can start our mini projects, but we might as well stay here to collect this with you guys. But yeah, this is a big breakthrough because since we have coal, we don't have to smelt our logs, or yeah, our logs, so we don't have to make charcoal, which is super cool. So I'm gonna go and I'll be right back when this is done, when we have no more coal left to mine. And okay, we are out. And we're gonna actually keep this entrance open because we're going to be using that later, mainly probably for the scout cow spawner, which is pretty fun, level up and do a lot of stuff with. So next episode we're going to be doing a lot of work on this island itself, reforming it and all that. So since there's tons of pumpkins already out, I think we shall, at least I shall, mine all these pumpkins. I'm going to keep this here for now just in case something happens to all of our pumpkins. I'm going to mine all of these, make seeds out of them so we can get a better farm. So, now since we are back, we have tons of coal which we can use for our furnace and multiple things. We also have a bucket, which I'm going to make a better farm design later. I might just be using this, or I might be using something else over here, maybe with the pumpkins. We'll figure this out, but first we need to place our coal blocks. So where should our coal blocks be? That is actually a good question. I feel like we should make an outcrop right over here where we do all our coal and stuff, but I feel like we should do that a little bit later, but at the same time I feel like we should do that now because ooh, stone. That is always fun. I feel like we should do that now. And we're going to also put this cobblestone or stone in the chest now. We don't want to hurt any of that or use any of that too soon. And I think we don't want to fall. Go all the way over here and make a little outcrop right here. Don't want to hurt anything. Make an outcrop right here. where we're going to use all these cobblestone, where we're going to put all the stone and cobblestone. Also, another big thing is I don't know which materials we're going to use yet, so I think we're just going to have to use these. So I'm just going to make more of a cobblestone area. Yeah, this is not going to be big enough, but that's okay because we can worry about that later, and we can put our coal over here. And remember, coal is going to be more rare, or maybe not more rare, but more expensive probably, and take longer to get rid of than cobblestone. So I'm going to make a wall here, and then I'm going to probably, I don't know where to put all of this. We have 5 more, so I might as well put it right here. And later in time, we can get a better position for all of this. Hopefully, very soon over here because we need a better position. Anyways, let us go over here. I'm going to chop all of this wood down and be back when it is chopped. And we are back. Hello, welcome back to everybody. We have done a lot of tree chopping and got a lot of logs, which logs are going to be very useful. And while I explain why we're going to need a lot of logs and a lot of cobblestone, I'm going to mine this to save time. But we need a lot of logs for the design I'm going to make. Remember, these materials we don't technically need, but to make the island look nice, might as well do it now. So we're going to need logs and cobblestone. Now, cobblestone can be turned into multiple different types of materials, but cobblestone is what we're going to need to be mining a lot of. And as you may know how to make a pumpkin farm by other videos, or just found it out on yourself, a pumpkin needs kind of like a checkerboard for perfect efficiency. So the logs are going to be part of the checkerboard, but you'll understand when we get there. So we have, this is stonework. So yes, we have a lot of stone, and yes, so the cobblestone is coming back. So we're gonna need a lot of stone and a lot of coal to smelt the stone. So first, I feel like we should definitely take these potatoes out, since might as well, and put all of these stone in, which is only, sadly to say, 9, which isn't going to help us that much. But as you can see, more cobblestone is getting produced even faster. But yes, we can even buy cobblestone itself. Generators, we can buy cobblestone generator for 1,000, which not gonna buy right now, but I am going to buy not monster spawners, not miscellaneous. I'm going to buy blocks, and we're gonna buy, we can buy grass block. That is actually very cool. But we're going to be doing dirt block, which we're just gonna need, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to really, really help us. And you may be asking, why will this really, really help us? Well, as you can see, our trees already grew back, so this is going to be very good. But we can finally finish the tree area. So now this area is finished for the most part. We can always add onto it if we need more materials. But I already forgot to mention this, guys. When we finished the potatoes, we unlocked a new quest. And the new quest is, well, let's go see. I feel like it's going to be something very tedious. So, potato farmer, what is this? Harvest 128 potatoes. I feel like that's not going to be too bad. Not going to lie. Might as well take some potatoes out right now. And I don't know if you know, but this is going to be focused more on just making the pumpkin farm, which, now that I think about it, is going to help a lot more than I thought it was with quests, but it's not meant for quest. It's meant for a pumpkin farm, which is going to help us with one quest later. And then, of course, the cow farm, which we're going to make next episode, or I'm going to attempt to make next episode, is going to be not that helpful with quests throughout the video, but at the end of the video, we're going to be doing tons of quest productions. And as you can see already, 8 stone added to our collection. I feel like we should see what we can make with all this stone. So immediately we're going to see. Wait, before we start this, do we need for stone cutter? Do we need? I know what, we don't have to worry about that. But we are going to make something like this, where we have stone around it, or at least stone slabs. Yes, now that I think about it, actually stone slabs around the farm. So we're going to actually need to craft some planks, and here's why. So the tunnel we are making is going to be 3 by 3 by 3. So it's going to be 4 long, because up top is going to add an extra block. So it's going to be like this all the way to there with planks, stone planks, and then up here is going to be different material. I don't know what it is going to be yet, but we do not have to worry about that right now. But we do have to worry about where we're going to put the outline of our house, or pumpkin farm, I should say, since the wall of the pumpkin house is going to be here, and the wall of the area, or the bridge, is going to be here. Which I think, now that I think about it, we don't technically need walls, but it would kind of be cool. So I think we are going to do, let's see, what do you think, guys? Walls or no walls? Let's do no walls. That will save on materials. So we want to go out like this, and we want to go across like this. I don't know how long this is going to be. It's probably going to touch the other farm, so we can get there from there. But I don't know exactly what is going to be yet. The potatoes are done. I'm not going to mind them. We have other things to worry about right now. But yes, let us make tons of this, which is going to be always super, super fun. So, continuing our journey making this square, I think you understand why this is going to be. Probably is going to go to right about here and then stretch out, and it's probably going to be longer than you see. We also might just get rid of this to add on to it, but I do not know yet. So should I be back when everything is made? Know what? No, let's not do that yet. We have one more piece of dirt. So let's go. I'm going to at least show you guys an example of what I was talking about when I meant to have a checker pattern. So a pumpkin, say this is where we place a pumpkin. The pumpkin can grow, or sorry, say here's where we place a pumpkin. A pumpkin can grow here, 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 or here, because it takes up a block, as you know. So we want there to be every corner block, or every block on this diagonal and this diagonal, to have a pumpkin. So if we have blocks where pumpkins can't grow, here, 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 and here, we're going to have almost maximum efficiency, and we're going to get tons of pumpkins very fast. And if that does not make sense, hopefully it will. It will after we're done with this base. So I'm going to kind of make this logs and dirt for the rest of the square. And what do you think, guys? Should I be back when I'm done with this? Yeah, I think I should. I'm going to be back when I'm done making this whole square. And yes, I will see you guys then. 2 seconds, you're going to see me say hello. Let's get right to it. Hello and welcome back. We have finished, for the most part, our pumpkin farm. Now, as you can see, a couple things changed in the making of this. So, number one is we had to put water in, which of course I realized when I was making this, I realized, wait, we need water for the pumpkins. So I just put in, as you can see, where the checkerboard would be a non-pumpkin block, I just put pumpkins there. So it's not the evenest thing in the world, but it is pretty cool, and in some ways it does have patterns. I mean, it is a checkerboard. I think it looks pretty cool. We were going to do a roof around this, but I feel like this will take a lot less time and still be very effective. Next thing we're going to be doing is, first we need to wait for this to finish doing its pumpkin-y thing, which if we do look, I think, yes, they have 2 more minutes left, or at least most of them have 2 more minutes left before they are ready to actually make a pumpkin. The stalk has to be fully grown, which is something to concern, which also I'm going to be filling in this hole. I haven't filled in it yet, but I feel like that's something we could accidentally fall into, which we can easily fix this up with some slabs. But we even could make a staircase because, as you can see, this is one higher than all the rest. So actually, with this idea, do we have any dirt? No, I do not think we do, but that is okay. So let's make a little bit of art here, nothing too big. Let's make everything else here be on this planks, because filling in this whole basic material, also part of the tree farm, so it kind of looks like it is going into this area a little bit. And then if we do, let's say stone slabs, I think that's good. I think that's a good idea. We can put that in there, wait for it to cook, and then we can be done with that. But might as well get a little bit more stone, which, as you can see, we have been doing a lot of. Also, I would like to make a better bridge. I mean, one block is fine, but it would be nice to have better blocks for better things. So I'm just going to get all of these pumpkins now, and I feel like, just in case something does go wrong with their farm, which I don't think it is, we're going to keep some of these here, but not all of these, since, oh yes, we want to remove plant and remove plant and blop and blop, and we can always go back later to get this if we need to. And we're going to actually leave this island for the rest of the video, which is going to be fine with me. I hope it's fine with you guys. As you can see, our Skyblock coins are down to 1, buying all that dirt. But this is fine since we can always get more Skyblock coins later. I have tons of seeds now, which we can just hopefully plant the rest of this. This is like a 60 pumpkin farm, which is going to be really useful. And as you can see, these should be done momentarily. Yes, stem grown. Okay, cannot grow. Can this guy grow? Stem grown. Why can't you grow? Okay, let us actually go over here. Oh, wait, for a second there. Can they only grow on dirt? If they can only grow on dirt, I'm going to take a little edit and fix that. And we are back. And yes, this seems to be that you can only do it on dirt, which I don't know how I did not know that until now. Maybe it's just a Cubecraft thing. Probably not. I don't know. But I do not know if you can do like a pumpkin can get like placed on a pumpkin, but for some reason it did not let me place it on slabs, so we weren't able to figure that out. Or it didn't also let me place it on dirt, so it only let me place it on a solid block, so we weren't able to figure that out. But who cares, because we know what we're doing now, and we have to harvest pumpkins. Also, before we took an edit, I said yes, might as well get some fun stuff going, which we are going to. I just need to craft it first, which we have officially crafted it. So over time or off camera, I am going to place fences around here to make sure we do not fall off. Also for aesthetics, because why not? So I think I'm going to do that off camera to save you guys time. So in the 4th episode, you guys can see that. And as you can see, making a little bit of a staircase right over here. Nothing to write home about, but pretty good, right? So now all we have to do is mine the pumpkins. We only get to have to mine 50 right now, but probably they're gonna make us do something bigger. Who knows? But since we're right here and pumpkins are going crazy fast, I think I'm gonna clear out the area, aka get this area all cleaned up. And for the next project in this video, we're probably going to be doing something on camera since we did something off camera. And as you can see, this is doing pretty well. Like, as I am like destroying the pumpkins, new ones are growing. So this is actually really good because we do not have to stop mining pumpkins. We can just sit here and mine pumpkins. And we might be starting to run. Yeah, we have ran out of pumpkins, folks. This is sad. We have to wait Of course, we could always go over there and get those pumpkins, but no, I will wait. But yes, it takes them a little while to grow, so we had a pretty good run here, but while we wait for that to happen, I am going to finish this potato quest since we are almost done and I do not want to have to worry about this any longer, even though we're probably going to get a harder one after the fact. We need a lot of dirt, so we need a good way to get money. So I think we're going to have to make another farm or a potato farm or just beetroot farm, like a solid dairy farm just for one thing over here or over here. Probably over here since kind of closer to the area wrapping around. I think we will do that. Maybe a potato over here because just in case we have more beetroot crest, we're going to need bigger area than that, just that area, which we're probably going to make like a 1x1 area, 2x2 area of just one water source, kind of like we did, or I showed in Minecraft Survival Guide. I don't know if I did that yet, but I'm going to get more and more cobblestone, and we're going to start the next project, which is going to be, let's say, over here. We're going to need a bunch of logs, so I think I might as well chop down all these trees, and I'll be back to you when I'm done to start the project. Okay, we are back. Now we had a lot of edits in this video, but now let's go focus on the building. And of course I say that, but tons of pumpkins are ready to get the final quest. Now our tool is about to break, but I had to get that quest. Now the theory of gravity is the next one they want us to do, which, like I said, probably not going to get that. And I did not know we got more apples. Probably something that just we're going to get over time. Like I said, already somehow have 7 saplings, which is always fun. But now, since we completed 2 quests, they're probably going to... Oh, no, we have no extra quests from that. So, it's going to be very fun going for got beef. Of course, stoneworks, theory of gravity, herbivore, all that very important stuff. Do not forget. But I think we're going to continue with getting this stone, or getting an area so we can just mine the coal and cobblestone without it getting too much in our way. And for that, we're going to need a bunch of planks. So yes, this is the reason why I was needing a bunch of logs first, which we have plenty now. So let's get, stack of planks, pretty good. And let's get one more just to be safe. Also, I have no clue what we're going to do with all these pumpkins. Maybe we can make a pumpkin house. Maybe that could be a material for something else. I don't know. But if we go over here, we can start a little area where we can do this. But first, I just want to make sure, is this the area we want to do it? Yes, since this is going to need its area in itself. So we have 3 cobblestone, right? So we're going to do this, 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 this. This is 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we're going to have to do that. So now, I could be doing something very bad right now, but I do not know. I think we're okay at the moment. So if we get rid of all these items and we bring them over here, we have a much cleaner area and they're out of the way. And when they pop up, they'll pop up on this area so we can collect them safe and sound. Now with coal, we have a lot more coal. So let me first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 plus 5. So we have 14. So if we do an area with 14. So first, we need to make sure we can fit 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm just going to make a big area and we can add, now that I think about it, we should add the cobblestone or coal as we go along, just to make sure. Now, yeah, I just want to also make sure that we have enough area for, okay, so here we go. I also just forgot about the layer down below, so this is going to be another thing to worry about, to an extent that It's not that big of a deal since we are just mining the cobblestone or coal. Now, I don't know why I keep calling it cobblestone. Maybe because of the stone works. Now, as we continue, I do want to make sure we do not let any saplings despawn or however it goes. And as we have 15 now, that is really 16. Ooh, cool. Another problem with this farm since I'm here is this can only grow here. So I really want to make sure that these can go in multiple areas. And I'm going to break this now so that these can place in other areas as well. So we have all the coal. No, we do not have all the coal. Grabbing this before it goes away. And we're going to get the rest of this coal and then place it down. So I don't think a lot of stuff happened in this video yet, but let us talk about the next video, or at least a small clip of it. So we're going to be basically making a mini cow farm so we can get leather, food, all sorts of fun stuff, including what I just mentioned. I hope you guys tune in for that and many more episodes to come. So I'm gonna just place all of these coal in now, and don't worry, we can always add to this structure later. So this could be, if we get more cobblestone, we can add to it using going this way, going up, really depends. But if we mine here, hopefully, yes, it will pop up like this, all good. And if we want to get rid of them, well, they just go into our inventory without even going into the world first. Now, in case we need an emergency supply of new wood, I think I'm going to just plant these now. And I feel like we should get stoneworks. It's been around here for a long time. But at the same time, I feel like we should wait. So let's do this. And this. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Fun. This. Okay, so if we go over here, I just want to make sure we know all our quests got beef, which should be pretty easy. All we need is kill 30 cows and cook steak, which is 15. This is going to be, no, it's not going to be our first quest with plains, but I feel like it's going to be very interesting since leather equals leather armor, so we might be doing some armor in the 4th episode, which is going to be fun as well. So, hope you tune in for that. I mean, we did a little bit of work. I mean, we made this, we made this, and we even completed a potato quest. Another thing to think about over here is theory of gravity, which is just going to take time, and again, herbivore, just going to take time, which I feel like this we're probably going to complete, hopefully eventually, I don't know, maybe someday, which does not take too much time. There's a lot of trees growing, mainly because beetroot does half a hunger, and it does not fill you up that much, like I just said. So, not that much more things I think we can do this episode besides make a better farm here, but we already did that. So, I think here we are ending this episode 3 ended. And yeah, next episode we are going to go over here and work with the cows. And maybe, just maybe, folks, by the 5th episode, we can have this bridge mostly finished. And now that I thinking about it, we should actually do a little bit of this bridge, at least the wood, and maybe we can mine a little bit. I'm gonna mine a little bit more stone off camera so we can be prepared for the next video, and so we can have stuff to do. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time, and goodbye.